Okay, so we're going to look at some breathing exercises to help understand your breathing today, breathing for singing. So these are going to be exercises to get you used to breathing into the bottom half of your lungs, which is the part of your lungs that you really need to be using for singing. We're going to be working towards something called 360-degree breath, which is where the air is going to come in, fill the bottom half of your lungs, and it's going to expand 360 degrees all around the bottom half of your lungs. Okay, so first of all you need to check your breathing, how you're breathing. So you're going to need to stand in front of a mirror and you're just going to take some natural breaths in and out, really deep breaths. Watch yourself and see if your shoulders move first of all. If your shoulders go like this, that shows that you're not breathing correctly. You're automatically causing loads of tension by raising your shoulders and you're taking shallow breaths. That shows that you're just breathing in that top half of your lungs. So if you see your shoulders raise, really focus on just relaxing those and then take another deep breath. You can check your breathing by standing side onto the mirror. If you see that when you take a deep breath in, your chest puffs out like a pigeon, then that means you are not breathing correctly. That means you're just taking shallow breaths and really just using that top half of your lungs. What we're aiming for in these following exercises is for the bottom half of your tummy, the bottom half of your lungs. Your tummy is going to come out when you breathe in. So I'm going to breathe in, my belly comes out, and then I'm going to breathe out. My belly is going to go in. Okay, that's what we need to be achieving. One exercise that we can do is I'm a little teapot, and this is going to help to expand your lung capacity at the sides. It's going to stretch your intercostal muscles, the muscles between your rib cage, allow those the rib cage to expand and more room for the lungs to occupy your rib cage at the sides. So what you're going to do is feet shoulder width apart, nice and relaxed knees. You're going to put one hand on your waist. You're going to bring the other hand up so that it touches your ear, and then you're going to take a stretch to the side. As you take that stretch to the side, you're going to be breathing in at the same time, and you're going to be feeling the air fill the side of the lung. Then you're going to come out of the stretch with a try that again. Both sides. Okay, so that's working on creating space for your lungs to really fill with air at the sides there. Okay, now so your 360-degree breath, before you can work up to that, you need to really understand this breathing into the lower half of your lungs, and you're going to achieve first of all 180-degree breath. So the only time that you really breathe properly without thinking about it, and it's purely a reflex that's working really, really well and is making you breathe properly, is at night time when you're asleep. And that is when you're really using your entire lung capacity. And that's what we need to be doing for singing. So you're going to practice your breathing laying down, so that you are laying with your back flat against a floor, preferably not your bed, because there's a bit of give in the mattress, so it's not stopping your rib cage from moving, and that's what we want for this exercise. So you're going to have your back flat against the floor, so your rib cage can't expand into the floor, so the air is going to be forced into that bottom half of your lungs, and it's going to be forced to fill this 180-degree space here. Conscious of the shoulders, again, even when you're laying down, You might feel that they go like that, which tells us that you're still doing that shallow breath. So keep your shoulders where they are, nice and relaxed whilst you're lying on the floor, and you should feel that you're getting this air fill the lungs, and you can really feel how that feels then, and then you can get used to how that wants to feel for breathing standing up in the same way. Again, that is also really going to help stretch those intercostal muscles at the front and the sides of your lung, so that you're creating more space for those lungs to expand. You can then flip that over so you're achieving 180-degree breath on the other side of your body. So laying flat on the ground, so your rib cage cannot expand into the ground. Deep breaths in, shoulders relaxed, and feel the air fill the lungs at the back, and feel that stretch and the lungs push against the rib cage at the back. That is what you want to be achieved, and get used to how that feels, and then you can look at putting that whole thing together for your 360-degree breath. So you can test how much of a 360-degree breath you're actually achieving by putting your hands around your waist, so that you have got the front of your hands touching the front, side of the lungs, and your thumb is where that back pressure of the lungs will be. So you can take deep breath in and feel if you can feel the lungs pushing in at any of those points. Okay. In again. Okay, so I could feel my lungs were pushing against all parts of my hand. I have been practicing my breathing for ages, so I was quite confident that I could feel that in all areas of my hands. You might feel that you can feel it more at the front, a little bit at the side, not so much at the back, or a completely different mix-up of those areas. So you can use that 180-degree breath exercise, the laying on your front or laying on your back, to help to achieve and build up that lung capacity, and getting used to really feeling how you want to be breathing into those different areas, and the little teapot at the side. And yeah, practice those to try and get an even fill of lungs all the way around.